Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet, the voice you know with the news you trust studio, sponsored by BASF. Visit your local ag retailer about 0% financing on all BASF crop protection, seed treatment, and Zetavo brand soybeans now through March 15th. I'm Dusty Sonnenberg. Under cloudy skies, I've got 57 degrees on the barn thermometer. It has started to drop since this morning. Windy out there with gusts up to 44 miles an hour on the farm, making that temperature feel like it's in the low 40s. That's going to seem warm, though, as we get later into the weekend. A couple quick program notes and calendar reminders. The Ohio Farm Bureau Federation's 2026 annual conference is underway in Anaheim, California, and the Ohio AgNet is there, and we'll be posting daily updates on our Facebook and Twitter feeds, and we'll be broadcasting both on Monday, thanks to Farm to Power. You can learn more at farm2power.org, and then broadcasting on Tuesday with that coverage brought to you by the Ohio Farm Bureau. Then next Wednesday, you can join us and Seed Consultants for one of their 2026 Winter Agronomy meetings. We'll be at the Red Pig Inn in Ottawa. To get a full list of their meetings and to RSVP, visit seedconsultants.com. Well, the Ohio Pork Congress is just a matter of weeks away. Let's check in now with Ty Higgins as he has an update.
Pork producers across Ohio and beyond can now register for discounted tickets to attend the region's premier pork industry event, the 2026 Ohio Pork Congress. Going to be coming up February 3rd and 4th at the Veterans Memorial Civic and Convention Center in Lima, Ohio. Joining us is Nathan Schrader. He is president of Ohio Pork Council and a farmer from Lipsick. Nathan, good to see you as always.
Good to see you, buddy.
I see you at this event year in and year out. It really has become one of the premier events in your industry across the country.
You're right. This event has just been growing and growing and growing. Once we moved to the Civic Center in Lima, this thing just blew up. We got over 60 different vendors. We got 30 different unique presentations for everybody. We are the biggest swine trade show east of the Mississippi and very proud to be part of it.
You know, you go to a lot of events like this, especially in your position as president of Ohio Pork Council. What do you look for as a farmer when you go to these events, and how has that shaped the way that this year's Pork Congress is going to look?
You know, every year we want everybody involved into, whether you're an integrator, a veterinarian, whoever to come in. But to get the boots on the ground farmers to show up, the trade show. If you're looking for anything, if you're looking for any kind of deal, come on out. We have all these vendors, and it's just come out, see what's available, work on them a little bit. You can probably get a deal out of something on your barn. The presentations we got come in for, ventilation presentations that Glenn Arnold's going to put on. There's something for everybody to learn something. If you just take a little bit away from that, it's very useful through the year.
Pork Congress coming up February 3rd and 4th. Nathan Schrader, president of the Ohio Pork Council and a farmer from Lipsick. Appreciate your time. See you there.
See you there. Thanks, Ty.
Let's get a check now on your Friday and through the weekend weather forecast. Today's forecast brought to us by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com.
Moisture trying to move out of Ohio through the balance of this afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Quick forecast update for you. I do think that we clear out as we move through the late afternoon and evening. A little break in between rounds of moisture. Round 2 is going to be trying to come in tomorrow, focusing a little bit more on southern parts of Ohio, but I'm still going to say 60% coverage. Rain and wet snow, potentially both. 1/4 inch of moisture, that's all that's in this. And then cold for the balance of the weekend. I'm Ryan Martin.
Thanks, Ryan. Taking a look at what's trending at OhioAgNet.com, U.S. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins announced recently the next phase in the Farmer Bridge Assistance Program. The eligible commodity per acre payment rates are now published. As announced in December of 25 by President Trump and Secretary Rollins, $12 billion are paid to American farmers in 2026, and those payments are based on the 2025 planted acres, Economic Research Service cost of production, and the World Ag Supply and Demand Estimates reports. Double crop acres, including all initial and subsequent planted crops, are eligible. Prevent plant acres, though, are not eligible, and you can read about all the details and what each specific per acre payment rate is by commodity. Also trending, we have a story about new technology and innovations in agriculture, including the use of artificial intelligence, and a story looking back in time, if you will, as Joel Panorwood had a chance to catch up with Logan County's Greg Shipley, a lifelong artifact enthusiast and amateur archaeologist who spent decades uncovering pieces of Ohio's prehistoric and frontier past. You can catch that video as well as read all the details along with the latest in markets and weather, all found at OhioAgNet.com. Let's get a check now on our markets. Today's market update brought to us by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance. Learn more online at seedconsultants.com. Well, March corn is trading down a penny and a half at $4.44 1/2 cents. May corn down a full penny at $4.52 3/4. January soybeans trading up 3.5 cents, $10.50 1/2 cents. March beans up 2 3/4 at $10.64. Wheat for July, the 26 new crop is down 2 3/4 cents at $5.38 1/4. September wheat trading down 2 3/4 as well at $5.52. Turning our attention now to livestock, February live cattle are trading down 40 cents today, $234.87 1/2 cents, and April cattle are down 40 cents at $235.82 1/2. February lean hogs are trading 70 cents lower at $85.17 1/2, with April hogs down 72 1/2 cents at $91.20, and feeder cattle for March trading 95 cents lower, $356.77 1/2 cents. Your April feeders are down $1.05 at $355.57 1/2. Thanks for joining us. You're listening to the Ohio AgNet.